of spiritual and afterlife evidence in a non-dogmatic way. Helping Parents Heal affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background, and encourage open dialogue. Attendance at this meeting is voluntary. We hope that participants will learn from and share with each other. Discussions here are confidential and not designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Zoom meetings run by leadership are not confidential. These meetings typically feature guest presenters and are posted on YouTube so that affiliate members worldwide can watch and benefit. Neither type of Helping Parents Heal meeting is designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers, allowing parents to learn about many possible ways to heal. This includes presenters covering progressive topics such as afterlife evidence and connecting with children who have passed. The views expressed by our guest speakers may or may not reflect the opinions of Helping Parents Heal leaders and members. So we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Oh, that was perfect. Thank you for doing that.
So much love in this room, you guys.
So I am really always excited to have Fara here. I have to say that Fara and I have known each other for quite some time. I think that we met at the beginning of her spiritual journey, not really the spiritual journey, but the coming out journey. And at the time, we were just getting started with Helping Parents Heal as well. She has come here so many times to help people at Unity, as well as down in the sanctuary. She comes to our conferences, and she is, first of all, hysterical. She's so much fun to listen to. She does her readings with bare feet, which is just amazing, and I think that that's so wonderful to see that, especially when I have my 6-inch heels on.
Take them off.
Obviously. It's so wonderful to see all of these mediums who are actually able to ground and to feel part of the earth, but also part of everyone that's here. One of the things that I love the most about Fara is that she will never, ever make things fit. If she sees something, she's going to fight with you until you figure out what it is, because sometimes we are like deers in the headlights, and it's very difficult for us to imagine what she's talking about. And then all of a sudden there will be this aha moment that everyone realizes, oh my gosh, that fits perfectly. So, and I think one of the first things that I heard when she was doing this was with a rear view mirror, something was hanging from it. And this person who was getting the reading just had no idea. And she kept saying, nope, it's not that, it's not that. So what you get with Fara, first of all, is tons of love. You get valid readings that are always, she will not let something end that reading until she's sure that she knows what she's trying to convey to these parents. And I think that our kids love that about her. She's also PG-13, which is something that that everyone loves about her as well. She talks in the same way that the kids do. And I think that that's so much fun for parents to hear exactly the words that their kids are saying to them. So I hope that nobody is offended by what is said today, but it's not her, it's the kids. So without further ado, please join me and everyone else here, Sue, Frederick, as well as Christy, who is with Art for the Heart, as well as Tena Calderone, who is here from Bend, Oregon. And she's also the Helping Parents Heal Mountain Mamas group. So she had to see Fara because Fara actually started that group.
Why?
Lori Savoy, who has not been able to come for quite some time, is here as well. She's Secretary of Helping Parents Heal. Margaret Anderson is here as well, and she is the affiliate leader of Single Parents Hopeful Hearts. And she has her granddaughter with her as well, and she's just gorgeous. And then Cody's here. He is, Cody Brooks is one of the affiliate leaders of Helping Siblings Heal. Wonderful group. And then Michelle Ziff is one of the people who wrote in our original book, which is Helping Parents Heal, let's see, Life to Afterlife, Mom, Can You Hear Me? Which came from Eric, who is our son. Who am I missing?
Jenny.
Oh, and Jenny, yes, but she's changed her hair, so where are you? Oh, there she is. And then there's a new group that Fara actually made a surprise entrance at a couple nights ago. And it's in the Phoenix East Valley. And so Jenny and her husband, as well as another affiliate leader, who's Jess, who is wonderful, Jess Baca, have started this incredible group. So if any of you are in the East Valley, please be sure to talk to Jenny and Dave after. And without further ado, I gotta get a drink of water. Please join me in welcoming the beautiful Fara Gibson. I think so.
Hi, everybody. I'm just trying to see if she can give me a longer leash. Okay, we got this. I'm like taped to the floor, stuck to the microphone. There. I feel a little freer. Hold on, let me get it around your pretty thing. All right. Okay, now. Hi, everybody. I want to thank every one of you for coming today, and I look forward to all the messages that come through from your kids. I always like to say this first. Every one of your kids is working with me today. Every single one of them is present. And I know that every one of you probably yelled and screamed at your child on the way here to make sure that they came through for you. I don't want you to ever think that they didn't show up if I don't get to you today. I want you to know that they're working with me to make the connections that I do make. There is never a moment that your child is not present with you. Not just because Fara is here. So I like to make that very clear before we start. And if there's no questions for me in advance of starting, I'm just gonna go ahead and start because I got kids driving me nuts. But I do need to say something really quick before I start. So yesterday, as I was thinking about coming to this event, I was seeing like a reference of a girl, and I was seeing dancing horses in my head. And I was like, well, that's dumb, that's weird. I don't know what that is. And usually I like to make my connections live. So it made no sense to me that it was coming through, and it was driving me nuts yesterday. And then this morning, while I was getting ready, I was seeing dancing horses in my head. And I was like, what the heck is this? This girl, is driving me nuts. And then Elizabeth walked in with a gift for me today. And I don't know if you can see the dancing, well, they're unicorns. I didn't see horns on the ones that I was seeing in my vision. Elizabeth has a thing in the way of a screen, but yes, you can see this. And she walked in with this and I said, shut up. And then I was like, okay, I guess that's valid and that's placed, but there's gotta be something with a girl with dancing horses that was driving me nuts, because it was definitely a girl in heaven that was showing that to me, and I wanna place that today too. So there's that. I'm gonna start, you guys, and then we're just gonna kind of go from there. I wanna talk about a male who's gonna bring me right back here, because he was already starting to drive me nuts before I started. He's taking me to the two of you ladies. Yes, you. Yes. He does make me feel as though his passing came very quickly. Do you understand that? And he was the one who was showing me the fluffy puppy, that the puppy was fluffy. So it's gonna be here. Yes, it's her. His passing came very quickly, correct? Okay. And were you actually looking at a different puppy before that? Because he's telling me that there was 2, or were we looking at 2? And it's also a small breed, correct? Similar in breed? Because he's telling me it's similar in breed, because I'm seeing 2 in the same breed. So please know that if the other one transitioned to heaven, your son has that puppy too. But the color's a little bit different, he says. So it's not the same color of puppy that you got versus the one that's in heaven. The other one in heaven is a little bit lighter as well, or has lighter areas. Cool. Know that he's got that, and you had to make decisions for that puppy. He's telling, for the other dog. Now he's telling me, but is this not his sister? He says, that's not my sister, but there is a sister for him. And what's the 2 actually? So, because he's correcting me with that. So is there 2 siblings? Just the 2 of them siblings? Okay, because he's telling me there's 2 of us. There's 2 of us. He's also making me feel like there was a bit of a journey that was tough on him in life. He's kind of taking me through the ups and downs, so he makes me feel like you went through it with him for quite some time. He says, Mom, you never gave up. Please know that that's how he sees it. Sometimes the could haves and the should haves and the what ifs will run through our mind, but there is nothing that you could have done differently for this moment because you're not bigger than his blueprint. And he's saying thank you for even the tough love. And I don't feel like you're normally a tough chick by nature, but I actually feel like you try to even get tough at times. And he's saying thank you for that as well. Those moments can't be easy. And then I'm seeing a painting. Is there something with a painting that would have bursts of color? Almost like tie-dye, almost like your shirt, but it would be bursted. I'm seeing painting and like different colors everywhere. She has a what?
A craft room. The things that she's made.
A craft room with different colors. Okay. But she paints as well, because he's showing me there's paintings that she's done. Okay, and I don't know what this one is with the bursts going up and around almost. Is there something that you painted, whether the background is bursted? Does that make sense? I am not an artist, so I'm just explaining the best way that I can, but he's driving me nuts with this. Or is there a piece of, it may not be a painting, it's painted, he says, sorry. I was like, maybe it's not a painting, maybe it's something else she did, like some other form of art she does with, but there's bursts of color, he's telling me, going around. Does that make sense? Can't picture it right now? No, that's okay. Hold that thought for when you get home, because he's showing me that there's some piece of art that you made that would have bursts of color going. And you also do little pieces as well. He's telling me you do little pieces, not just painting on canvas. Does that make sense? Cool. Know that your son's with you every time. You do? You know that? I love that. Yeah. I love it when they remind us that they're with us when we're sharing our hobbies in life still. You know, they're encouraging the things that we love to do in life and encouraging us not to stop them. Cody? I'll call you out. I'm gonna get a drink and keep going. I'm gonna have to keep going over here. I have a son coming through this way. I just have to try to figure out where I'm at. I don't like to throw things up at a crowd and see who it sticks to. I like to know that I'm getting pulled directly to you. And I feel like I'm with one of these 2 couples that's seated, whether it's this one or that one. I think I'm in the couple with the back. Yes, the one behind. Yes, you guys. Mm-hmm. Yes. And you're all tied by family? Why is he telling me she's like family?
She's like that.
Okay, cool. He's saying she's ours, she's ours. Okay, we'll claim her. Now, he does make me feel as though his passing was fairly sudden as well. He does make me feel like we really didn't expect this in this timing. Do you understand that? He's also given me a medication feel or something with that. So was there something with medication
Yes.
on that journey as well?
Yeah.
Okay, and he says that they had switched that. Had they changed his medication, or was something changing about that as well?
I don't know, because he was 36 years old, so he didn't
Oh.
live with me, you know.
Okay,
a few hours.
because he's telling me it's not just an illness journey, there's something else besides this, but there's a medication journey with this. So was he was taking things?
Yes, he was.
And he's kind of shown me self-medicating as well with that, so I feel like I'm kind of accumulating things as I can. And he does make me feel like something changed with that. So whether his medication that he was taking, maybe Xanax is his thing, and it gets subbed out to a change to like a fentanyl or something along those lines, but he's telling me that there was a change in that medication that contributed to his passing. Does that make sense? And it's not what he intended to take. And he had stopped using before this, he's telling me. So I do feel like there was a stint of being clean of this and not using this, and everything was okay. We had moments of visits. He says I got to see my family as well. So I feel like sometimes they separate themselves and recluse a little bit, sometimes when they're and then he's saying I got to be present with my family. And what's the gold chain? What's with the gold necklace? No, he's pulling me to dad with this. Like, why is he putting, like, is there an Italian, he's making me feel like I need to bring up the gold necklace?
Is this my son or somebody else?
It's who he's with.
Oh, my dad.
You have the gold necklace from your dad?
It was my mother's, my dad gave it to me.
Your dad handed you this? Yes, okay, cool. Because he's saying, please know that he's with grandparents as well in heaven, which is why but he's telling me you had this given, and he's like making me hand the gold. Is there an Italian tie to that side of the family? No?
No, but my dad used to wear those big gold things.
This is not a small necklace. Yes, I'm seeing like a gold chain. That's why I'm asking if there's an Italian tie. This would be something I would picture an Italian man wearing with like, his chest hair hanging out and that.
And I have to tell my dad, don't get upset about it, we think it's very funny. Him with the gold.
Him with the gold chains was very funny. Oh, I love that. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that is. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to figure out what he's showing me. Were you guys moving from out of state, or he's taking me at a different state? And
moving.
you're moving out of state?
Yes.
And he's making me feel like this is a big deal. Like, but we already have an idea of where we're going, he's telling me.
Yes, we're going back where we used to live.
Cool. And you already have a space there, correct? Because he's making me feel like you already have a space picked out, or there's a space already. Like, you already saw one, he's telling me.
Well, we saw a couple of them,
Like, you went in to see some?
not recently, that one, no, not yet. Online, just so far, we're looking online.
There must be two that we're talking about going to see, because he's telling me that you already kind of have one picked out, and he's showing me going to see a couple. So do we already have plans to go see that?
We're going to another day or so, yeah.
Okay. Please know that your son is going with you. You're not leaving him behind in this space or any other space. They are boundless. When we move, they move. They don't need a home, earth side, because they have all the home that they need in heaven. So please know that if you've had to make the decision to move, or you've had to make the decision to change their room, or you've had to make the decision, any of those decisions that we make that can be really difficult for us as parents and family, know that they're excited when you make those changes. They'll show me like, oh, my room is different. You should see, like my sister's sleeping in there now and I totally fuck with her. Those type of things are how heaven works. Or my mom's using it as a space for her office and I spend time in there, whatever it is, so just know that if you're moving out of state, because he's showing me there's this move out of state, please know that your son's joining you on that move, okay? I have like a dog pile of kids, guys. I'm gonna keep going. The reason I stopped looking at you guys for a second is because I like to get pulled. You see me go into the direction of the person that I'm talking to, and I love that so much. I am gonna have to come back to this young lady here because I do have another young male that's tying himself here. And he's telling me I'm yours. Do you understand that? He makes me feel like he wasn't old when he was passing. He passed at a fairly young age, correct? Would this be like teens or close to teens?
No, he just never matured past that.
Would he have been small then?
I mean, we tell you he was 6 foot. But
He was not 6 foot. Okay, because he's telling me I need to do this.
he's my little brother.
Oh, cool. He's telling me, so he is younger than you. Okay, perfect. And he keeps making me smaller, or, cool. So if he's your little brother, that makes sense. I like it. Why is he telling me the shirt's not mine?
Because we all 3 siblings have the same shirt.
But you didn't wear his today, he's telling me. Because I'm like, dude, is that your shirt? And he said, that shirt ain't mine. But
We all 3 have it.
there's a similar shirt for him. Love that. Oh, but he says we saw that. Did you guys see a kiss thing? Why is he telling me it was a redo or something?
So he had a shirt he would wear when he was a kid that was kissed, and he would wear it till it was filthy, and then my mom would have to steal it from him to wash it, but he would wear it every day when it was dirty or not. And so the kiss shirts just became an inside joke.
Cool. But we didn't get to see Kiss in concert, he's telling me. But there's gotta be a Kiss tribute band or something like that that he got to see, because he's saying, I didn't get to see that, but I got to see like a redo or a tribute or something. He's making them little, is there a little Kiss band?
He had the dolls.
Shut up, like he's making little, he had the Kiss dolls, were they little?
They were like Barbies.
Oh God, okay. I don't know anything about Kiss, sorry. But he's lining them up and he's telling me, but they didn't save all of those, he's telling me.
I think we only have 1.
Cool. I love that you only have 1. It's just him validating that the family didn't save all of those, but I feel like, yeah. And it's not the tongue guy that we saved? I don't know what his name is, you guys, help me out. I don't feel like it's Gene Simmons that you guys saved. So when you go home, you can check, but he's making me feel like it's, sorry, that's the only way I know him. I'm like, is it the tongue guy? Again, I don't know much about Kiss, so. He's talking about a relationship change. No, for you.
For me?
Yes. You're married, correct?
Yeah.
He's telling me you're married. And then he's telling me
My sister.
that sister, because he's telling me that there's a new ring.
My sister.
Your sister just got engaged? Okay. And then he says they're already making plans as well. So I feel like the wedding is already being planned. And he says I won't miss it. And they're honoring me, he's telling me. Were they putting out a table for him? Because he says they're putting out a space for me is what I'm seeing, not necessarily wearing him down the aisle, so to speak, but he is putting a little picture with that as well. So I don't know if she is putting a little picture.
She hasn't said it, but she is very upset because she was going to be walked on the aisle by him. And so she's kind of halted a little bit, feeling like that was the only part of the wedding. And we made a joke yesterday that, is it because you're getting married? And she says no. So it was about
Please know that your brother will absolutely walk her down that aisle. She will not take one step down that wedding aisle without your brother.
He's taking it really hard.
Yeah, which is, I mean, in the few seconds or minutes that we have while I'm trying to bounce around, he's bringing up the new relationship and he's making me tap my ring, right? And he's making me feel like we got to talk about this. And he's telling me that they're already planning it. Know that he will not miss it. Did they change the venue spot? Because he's making me feel like they had an idea and then they're kind of like, then they were considering a different space?
I don't know. I think she's just been contemplating her entire life, but I don't think the venue is the thing. But I think,
I'll let you ask her that.
yeah.
It might be little things that she goes, oh wait, you know, we were talking about this one and then we're changing it to that one or whatever. But he does make me feel like his passing came very quickly as well. He's also taking me here. There was something here?
Yeah.
With that? Okay. Please know he loves you very much. You're not going to be a regular bridesmaid, he says.
No, I'm not being bothered.
He's like, she is not gonna be a regular bridesmaid.
Also the wedding planner.
The wedding planner and the maid of honor, perfect. Your sister likes you a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Please know that your brother loves you and is with you, all right?
Beautiful. Tell me, there's someone online that's saying that she's taking this too. So all about KISS, all about the wedding. Is it Deborah? So she's been writing,
Oh, shut
up.
up.
She's
So
excited
Deborah,
about
this
it.
young lady's mom, I guess, is online. It's saying, wow, this all makes sense for me. Good thing it
Not
does.
piggybacking. This is actually for you, Emma. This is very exciting. I'm glad. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So your mom's been watching.
How cool is that?
Yay!
Thanks for watching, Mom.
Beautiful reading. That was so nice.
I guess Emma was watching too.
Oh, Sister Emma's on as well?
Oh, I see. Yes. So Emma's
Oh, maybe
on
Emma
there.
can answer this crap. Hello, Emma, chime in. Oh, it's so fun because I never usually go to the Zoom people. I mean, not that I don't want to, you guys,
Oh,
but there's
she's
so
there. So,
Can you
let
pull
me-
her up?
Yeah, I'm
Can
gonna
we
pull
talk
her
to
up.
her?
Yeah.
Oh, get your
That
butt
would
up
be
here, Emma.
fun. Okay, so let me just find it though,
We've never
because I'm
done
not.
this. I'm so excited. Hold on, Elizabeth's got to do her thing.
I gotta be in front of it or else I'm not gonna be able to do it. So
Fine, I need
let
to
me
drink some water.
quickly, yes, take a drink of water. And then I'm gonna go to gallery view. Right
Do you
here.
ever bring people up like this?
And
or-
then I am going to bring her up.
They always break the rules with me.
So let's see, here's Emma. And I'm going
I
to,
thrive on it.
let's see, pin Emma. And let me go back to the gallery view. This is different when I do it this. So there's
Are you
Emma.
Emma?
And I need to make sure she can unmute.
Emma, unmute.
No,
We want to hear
I-
you.
She can't unmute until I can
Oh,
ask
she's
her
got
to
to give you
unmute.
permission to unmute. Hold on.
Not permission, but,
Oh, look at
Okay.
Emma's got like sweet little like.
okay. How do I do this? This is crazy. It's all changed today, just for me. So wonderful. Okay,
That's all right.
I'm gonna move it around. Okay. So there we go. And now I'm going to go to Emma. Where do I ask you to unmute on here? That's crazy. Maybe I made you too big here. So let me go back over here and just see if I can ask you to unmute on
She's
this
almost
side.
got it, folks. Sorry. We want to give Emma her moment with her brother.
Okay. So Emma, why is it that I'm having trouble? You know what? I'm just gonna do this for everyone. I'm gonna make it so that everyone can unmute. You guys can all start screaming and laughing while I try to do this for poor Emma. And now I'm in the wrong screen.
Elizabeth's learning new things while we do this, which is great for future events.
Isn't this fun? Everybody's,
So fun.
okay. So I have her here. And then I'm going to reclaim it. Oh, I see, because I'm not the host. I'm the host on my phone. I get it.
You're not the host?
No, I'm the host on my phone.
Who is the host?
Okay.
Oh.
My phone is. So
Can
I
you
just
pull it up on your
reclaimed it.
phone?
So now I can do this. I can do
Okay, you
this.
got this.
Okay, go ahead, Emma.
Hang tight, Emma. Can you hear us, Emma? Talk to us.
Unmute.
Oh, hi. Yes, it has
Hi.
to be unmuted. So sorry.
Yay!
Thanks
No,
for
no,
going through the trouble.
Understand some of the things that your sister couldn't place because your sister's here, so obviously your brother is using her to get to you.
I didn't even know that that was my sister. I thought it was
So
somebody.
you're going, wow, this really makes sense. She didn't know it was her sister that I was talking
Saying
to.
it was piggybacking, yes, which is so funny. And I was thinking,
So
well,
we're getting married,
Yeah, I'm getting married in a year.
and you're setting out a space for your brother. Were you also talking about putting a little picture like in a bouquet or something along those lines? Because it was also showing me like a little bouquet or like a little small picture.
I did want to have a picture and a chair for him, and I don't know, but I've just been thinking of different things to do to have him there.
And were you considering a different place to get married? And then that kind of changed or something along those lines? Because he's telling me you were looking
yeah.
at one place.
We hadn't really talked about it, but we had looked at a few places and had decided on a place. And I really wanted him to walk me down the aisle. I've been talking about it a lot the last few days. So
Your brother is not going to miss that opportunity. So know that whoever you pick to have walk you down the aisle, or if you choose to walk down the aisle by yourself, your brother will be walking in the shoes at your side. I promise. So I hope that you feel his love, and I love that he like interrupted like your day going, God, that really sounds like it makes sense, and your sister's back here like so excited for you going, oh my gosh, my sister's been really taking this hard. Please know that your brother's not missing out on this. And we're looking at places, why, were we also looking at places to move as well?
I am trying to move, yeah.
He says you're also looking at places to move. Please know that he'll help with that. Why are you telling me you chiefed out though? Were you looking at some other place that was like?
I don't know, for the venue, I don't know. I feel like we picked somewhere nice.
No, I'm talking about the moving.
Oh yeah, well I well, we haven't moved because we can't really move to a more expensive place. So I'm trying
to out on the move, but I'm gonna help
Yeah.
you. So really, he's just teasing you as a brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just getting it too expensive for the places that they're looking at. Know that he's gonna be there with you, okay? I love this because I never get to do people on Zoom. So I love that you have an attachment here in this room, and that you're getting some validation that your brother will be with you on your wedding day.
And
girl.
they're both beautiful. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
you
they
guys
look
are-
just
yeah.
alike.
Yeah.
You and your sister. Anyway, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you
We're
so
gonna
much.
mute you now again if we can.
Try to figure out how to meet you.
Otherwise,
Okay.
I wanted to also say that I won tickets to go see Kiss, but we didn't end up going. So I heard you mention something about not going, and that was weird.
that's cool.
I'll mute now. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for
Emma.
validating that too. I love that.
Oh, that was wonderful.
That was fun. It was worth the wait to unmute, right?
Yes, it was.
I
And
like
now
it.
we have to just keep clapping so that I can find out how to do this.
Okay, that's okay. I'm actually gonna keep going and you just
Yeah.
keep being you and pretty on the floor. Take those damn heels off, girl. You're killing me.
They're actually very comfortable. Okay, so
Were you
now.
changing a fishing trip? Because I have your son and he's talking about, why is he talking about making new lures? Okay, what's the lures? When I'm going, if there's something with, I hope I'm not here. No, you're not fishing, he's telling me. I'm talking about changing a fishing trip. Were you invited to go on a fishing trip and it changed or something along those lines? Yes, because there's a lure. Sorry. I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to place where I am. I'm totally getting pulled to you.
I don't think he fished either.
No, he didn't. But there's gotta be something with changing like a fishing lure or changing. What I'm seeing in my vision, you guys, looks like a fishing lure. So that's what I'm trying to interpret. I'm hoping I'm still not on Zoom.
You are.
Yeah, I can't change that. Is there something that we would be making where we're wrapping metal, like wire, around something? Or wrapping, you know how you would wrap a fishing lure? Like, I mean, I'm not a fishing lure designer.
I know his mom makes jewelry.
If she makes jewelry, would she be wrapping wire to do that? And mom's not here today? Okay, I'm totally getting pulled to you, and I literally, like, he's talking about changing this, so that's why I asked if we're changing like a fishing trip, because it looks like a fishing lure to me, like I would be wrapping like the fishing, like the wire around it. So is she, there's gotta, so the word changing is with that. Is she changing the design of the jewelry, or is she changing?
I don't know. Not with her.
Ah,
I don't know if she's online or not, but you know, I doubt it.
what's your name?
Dan
Danny.
Wilson.
Is Danny Wilson's other half
I don't think so.
online? No?
I'm looking. Let's see.
X half, sorry.
Okay.
Be Suzanne.
It would be Suzanne.
Jennifer Rush, something.
Okay, I don't see any Suzannes.
That's okay, we'll keep going. As long as we understand that, it just means that I'm with you. So I have to place that before I can keep going, and I was literally like wrapping like thin wire around like string. So, okay, cool. But you don't have one, he's telling me, of those.
Not a bird, though.
She didn't make you any? Golly, come on, Mom. I'm just kidding. Have we not done a reading? He says we've never done this. Oh, cool. Now, he does make me feel like his passing was sudden and unexpected. And were we having issues with the back?
No.
Why is he
Well,
telling?
I know he had a lot of back pain.
No, you.
Oh, I have a lot of back pain too.
And you're not getting this fixed, he's telling me.
Trying, going to a.
I feel like we're not doing a surgery for this right now. And is it going down because he's making me feel like it's an issue in the lower?
It does, but no surgery is required.
No surgery required? Cool. I just said, is he getting a surgery? Because I have the best surgeon in the state of Arizona.
I just had my shoulder done last time.
Okay. No, but he's telling me you're having back issues as well.
I
Cool.
always have back pain. He always picks on me about it.
Cool. He's still picking on you about it. Cool. Now, he's talking about staying with you. So he was staying with you before this. He's telling me I stayed with my dad. So there must have been a split before.
Well, he just lived with his mom, my brother. He lived with his brother, and then his brother got a girlfriend. I said, hey, I'm in a place by myself, and my son was gonna live on the street, so I said, I don't ever let my kids live on the streets. So,
He said I got to stay with dad. And he was struggling, he's telling me, as well, with addiction. And actually, why is he telling me you got sober before?
well, I've been sober for almost 20 years.
Cool. He says, my dad got sober before, and he says, I'm so fucking proud of him. But then he's telling me that you were trying to encourage that for him. And were you trying to do meetings with him? Because he's making me feel like you talked about doing it with me.
I used to take him.
That's what I'm talking about.
I never stayed. I used to take him, or I tried to convince him to go. But
He didn't want to go.
as an addict, you don't.
No, because he's singing the song, which they tell me when they didn't want to go to rehab. Any guesses?
White House.
Yep. So, but he's telling me, you still opened your door to me. And I feel like he was really struggling then. And you still opened your door to him. And you didn't judge him. Said you got pissed once. Yeah, that's okay, that's tough love.
I knew he was using while he was at my house,
He was.
but I could not kick him out. Because I don't want the not knowing where he was at.
Which is why he said I stayed with my dad. Good for you. I love that. It's not easy, you guys. Those who have walked an addiction path with their children, I have sisters who have struggled with addiction, and it's really hard to welcome it in our home because when we don't live that lifestyle, it's hard to work through that, you know, their friends, their, all of those things. But, okay. Now, he says you moved my things, though.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have a regular room, he's telling me.
Well, he lived in the garage.
Yep. He lived in the garage, he said. Because he's the dad, well, dad moved my things. I didn't have a regular room.
I'm the kind of person that I got a couple things of his, but I'm like, hey, everybody wants this, if not, it's going in the trash.
I love that. Everybody deals with the physical things different, the material things differently, right? Sometimes we want to hold on to every single piece, and sometimes we want to have it out of our sight because it's easier and it's too hard to see it every day. Know that you guys are not doing it wrong, no matter what you choose to do in that situation, but he's telling me like, well, dad moved my things, and I'm like, why did he move your things? Did he use the room? And he's like, well, I didn't actually have a regular room, Ferris. So when dad says he lived in the garage, that makes sense. Dad probably needed some garage space, right? And you don't actually wrench on a bunch in there, he says, anyway, though. I'm like, is he working on something that you can show me? He's like, no, he doesn't actually wrench. But know that he is with you. I'm gonna switch to others too, but there's gotta be something that, I don't know if you talk to mom still or not. I don't talk to my ex, so I get it.
Well, unless you need to. We have kids together, so unless we need to.
No, I get it. I don't talk to my ex even if it has to be about the kids, because I take care of everything with them, so. We're all good. Yeah, he was not gonna let me leave that wire wrapping thing alone.
Can I tell you a story real fast?
No, please do. Yes, no, no.
One time, somebody else here, like Lisa or something like that, and she was asking a question for me. And I was sitting right here, right there, and I go, he's talking about pulling the pants, and he was laughing about it. And I go, that's not me, that might be his mom, and she was actually back there
Oh.
at that time. And she's like,
So he validates his mama.
yes.
And
So
you
she was- I was
together.
like, she's actually
I
back
mean,
there.
he
That's
loves
exactly what it
both
was.
parents from heaven, no matter our relationships. Even if their relationships were a tough dynamic with the other parent, some of you may have been single parents with your children and the other parent may have been absent, you know, those type of things that would be difficult. But just know that they absolutely love them and appreciate the lessons of love that they taught. Even for a parent who would have been absent, that parent would have been playing the role of teaching them how never to be a parent someday for themselves. There's all different beautiful life lessons in every dynamic that we share with somebody in person. So I'm gonna keep going. I have a daughter coming through. I feel like she's pulling me here to this couple, yeah. She doesn't make me feel like she was really young when she passed, so. She was 40? Not that that's old, don't get me wrong, I'm 48, but I don't feel like I'm.
It felt really young to us.
Yeah, absolutely, but she doesn't, like, we didn't have her transition back when she was 17 or something. She's like, I was not super young when I passed, so it just helps to validate that I am with you. Now, she does make me feel as though her passing did come fairly quickly as well. She also does make me feel like there was something going on here also, so was she?
She had a blood disorder and it ultimately caused her to have a massive stroke.
Yeah, because I feel like there's an issue that happened in my head, and that we didn't expect, because I do feel like the blood disorder was under control, even though it was, you know, a roller coaster to get there, because I almost feel like it's a balance between thinners and thick, but she does make me feel like it was thinning
It was
the veins or something along that. Does that make sense?
it was a disorder with her, it was an autoimmune disorder with her platelets, which caused the entire clotting system of her blood to go haywire.
Okay, so it was a disorder with her platelets.
LTTP.
It's called TTP. So it was a clotting disorder that caused her, because she's making me feel like my veins were all, not just her head. I feel like her veins were an issue, because I feel like it really affected her legs too.
Well, it shut down her organ.
Yeah, it did. But she was in and out of the hospital, she's telling me. But then she's talking about just taking care of it at home. So she did have to do a couple hospital.
No, well, years ago,
Yes.
she had the baby version of this called ITP when she was like 21, and then she had nothing.
And then she stayed home, she's telling me. And yep, so she says, I was in and out of the hospital a little bit back in the day, and then I stayed home, is what she's showing me. And I feel like she lived a regular life. She is making me feel like there was medication that she was on for this, but then she says they stopped the medication. So did they stop some of her?
No, she wasn't on really medication when she went past the ITP episode.
That, so she was on medications before, and then she's telling me then they stopped that,
And
so,
there was nothing to treat.
Right.
She was fine.
cool,
Fine.
totally fine.
Yeah.
Living life perfectly. Or imperfectly.
No, go ahead.
No, she's, yeah. Okay. Now, she's telling me that she was in a relationship before this as well, so I do feel like she had a love in life.
She had an incredible relationship.
Yeah, she says, I had the most amazing relationship and I have a love in life, and I feel like he took good care of her, not that she needed taking care of, but I actually feel like he catered to her more than she catered to him, so he was a good one.
We love him.
Oh, I love that. And she is talking about having children
Yep.
as well. She does make me feel like there are children for me. And is there a daughter for her? Because she's showing me girls that she has in that mix. And then there's a boy as well, correct? Because she's showing me boys also. Cool. But they're grown, she's telling me. But she's talking about, is one in high school right now?
It's her first year.
First year in high school, mom says. She says, one's in high school right now, one's in high school right now. But then is there junior high for,
There's a junior high.
but that's a son, correct? Yep, she's telling me my son's in junior high, and then I feel like there's elementary for the other ones. So I do feel like they're not babies when she leaves them behind, but in the physical sense, she never left them in the spiritual sense. And her high school, that's the daughter, correct?
Yep.
She's telling me she's doing really good in school. And were they testing her for advanced classes, or is there something with her?
She, out of the blue, coming out of 8th grade, was won the most outstanding student in her 8th grade class.
She was the most outstanding student in her 8th grade class. That's a pretty big accomplishment, especially when mom's in heaven. Know that she didn't miss that, because she's showing me she's advanced there. She's advanced, so, and she's not driving yet, she says. But I feel like we're talking about this. And why is she laughing about Dad butting in?
We are talking about it because Dad, is trying to raise 4 kids on his own, wants this oldest one to drive. And she's like, absolutely not, hell no, I don't want to drive.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Dad already bought her a car.
She's like, Dad's butting in on this. And for my daughters, they're already talking about driving. And I get it, right? Sometimes we need help as parents to let our kids do the things that they want to do, like sports activities, and we need them to be a little independent so that we can still work and take care of the home. And he's got 4 kids, and she says, my daughters, they're already talking about her driving, and Dad's butting into this whole situation for her. And I mean, know that your daughter's going to be watching over that as well. And then she says her son was playing sports as well. And was he changing his sport, actually? So what's the big ball? Was he playing soccer before?
Football.
Okay.
He was playing flag football, but he's sitting out until he gets into junior high because he wants to play.
She's telling me he's changed his sport, and I guess I'm kicking like this, right? So that's why I'm like, is this soccer? She's telling me like he's wanting to change his sport, so if he wants to play tackle, oh yay. That's when the fun begins.
I don't think she'd be a fan of that. But,
I mean, she's a fan of everything that her kids do in life now, honestly. They have no judgment. They realize even when we're like going through things that aren't great for us, that we're growing through them. So their human judgment goes out the window. But and was her other daughter dancing? Because she's talking about shaking her butt.
She's not in dance, but she's a little wild child.
Yeah, that one's trouble.
We are aware.
That's the little one is what I'm saying, not the high school one.
No, the little one.
Oh, good luck. That's not a future prediction, that's just mom going, oh boy.
We call that little one her mini.
Oh yeah, that's why she's in trouble. Yeah, she's gonna be a little like your girl. Is there a reason she's showing me a pot of pink flowers?
She loves flowers.
No, that's not it. Is there a pot of pink flowers for her? Dad, do you know what that is?
I had a pink orchid.
In a pot? Because she's saying mom had a pot with pink flowers for me. So, yeah,
I did.
cool. She said,
I did.
but did it not make it?
It's hanging by a thread.
I had this conversation at the parents' meeting the other night, didn't I? If you have plants for your child that somebody gifted you in honor of them after they passed and you're desperately trying to keep the plant alive and it's not working out, you're not losing your child again because you could not keep that plant alive. I want you to, from now on, picture yourself handing that deceased plant to your child in heaven. Aha, here you go, you take it over. And throw the plant in the trash. Nobody gives a shit in heaven, I promise. So, I just want to take that burden off of parents because I can't keep an indoor plant alive. If somebody gifted me one, if something happened to one of my kids, I would be like, oh my gosh, I have to keep this plant alive, I can't,
So when I got it, I said to everybody, I said, oh my God, I feel like I have to keep her 4 kids alive, and now I gotta keep a plant alive.
Correct. More burden on your shoulders, right?
Yeah, right, universe.
Right. So yeah, but that's why she's bringing up the plant with the pink flowers. Maybe it's starting to come to her, you know, in the pot. And that's fine, Mom. She doesn't care. It's okay. She says the bottom's still alive.
It is.
Is there a big leaf on the bottom?
Yeah.
She's showing me big leaves on the bottom. She's like, that's still alive. Yeah,
It is.
you do you. I mean, toss it in the dumpster or keep it. You decide, but know that it's okay either way. I'm gonna keep going with others, you guys, as well, okay?
They grow back though, just to let you know.
Oh,
My
give it to
orchids come
Elizabeth,
back.
that's all I heard there. Yeah, Elizabeth will take that plant, she'll keep it alive, she'll do great.
I actually work with somebody who's an orchid whisperer. She's like on my
They grow
street.
back
I'm
over
like,
and
"You
over
can't-
again.
You have to help me keep this plant alive.
She clearly doesn't whisper enough if it's still. Why do I keep hearing somewhere over the rainbow?
Is that part of her still, or somebody else?
No, it's for somebody else. I keep hearing somewhere over the rainbow, and I'm getting pulled here. I'm hoping it's not Cody.
That's my grandma. Saying hello.
Is that fairly new? But she's like a mom. She's like a second mom.
My mom's
I mean, your mom's your mom, don't get me wrong.
She's my mom's mom.
We love it, but she's tying me to mom. Oh, okay, she's your mom's mom? Okay.
Yeah, no, she's just. It's a I love you.
Been on your mind?
Her cat, inherited.
But it's a problem, the cat.
Well, and it's.
Yeah, because she's telling me that the cat's having problems right now. And was it not eating much recently?
Very recent, but it's time. Yeah, she's sick.
She's telling me it's very, and your brother is the one who's telling me, like, but were you not wanting to put the cat down? Because he's making me feel like you're really struggling not wanting to put the cat to sleep.
Yeah, I've decided I have to. But yeah, I talked to my mom. She said, well, she's still eating, she's still doing everything that cats do. So, just let her be alive for a little longer, and then it's been about a week now. We can't do this no more.
Yeah, your brother's making me feel like her eating is a struggle, like, very recent. Does that make sense? So is she?
Yeah, like just yesterday, really.
Yeah.
So I can just tell that
And why is he putting her in your bed? Does she sleep with you?
she's been bad in my bed.
She's been in your bed?
She's been bad in my bed.
She's been bad in your bed.
But she doesn't like the funnel. Yeah, so she's like, let's just say she takes her cat shit and smeared it on the bed and.
It's just poop, right?
Yeah, but
Sheets wash.
yeah, she's mad at me, so I'm.
I have Frenchies. Let me just tell you, there's always shit in the bed. If you have a Frenchie.
I know she's doing it on purpose, because she's like, hey, get this thing off me.
She's making a statement, because your brother's putting her in your bed and making me feel like, yeah, she's been spending time in your bed. Know that your brother's spending time, and so is your grandmother spending time with the cat at your side. The day that you make the decision for that kitty cat,
Tomorrow, because, well, I tried today, but it's just not open, so.
I love that they're coming through to let you know that they'll be there as well.
I know they will, my grandma can't do it.
And you're going to do cremation for the cat?
I don't know, I just don't know.
Okay, know that they'll be there. You make whatever decisions that you want, but they'll be present with you. They are present with you.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. I have a son coming through who's pulling me this way. And I think I'm gonna be here. Are you guys not together?
We're not, our boys went to the same school.
Okay, because he's telling me you didn't come together today, correct? Okay, cool. And I feel like I'm talking about this one right here. Have I not met him? I don't feel like I've met him. Okay, cool. He's another one that makes me feel like he was fairly young when he passed, though. He does make me feel like, was he close to teens, or?
He was 25.
When you say that, I have to, because I don't usually throw out, like, I've got a 23-year-old, you know what I mean? But he's making me feel like late teens. They were not in sports together, though, he's telling me. Okay, I just want to validate that I'm with you, so I tell him to give me another fact, and he says we were not in sports together. So, okay, because there was sports for one, for yours, he's telling me. Okay, cool. Please note your boys are together while they're coming through as well. So if I start melding over between the two of you, I apologize, but yours is telling me hers was in sports and I was not in sports, because running is dumb, is how I feel. No, he does make me feel as though his passing was very sudden and unexpected. He's telling me there's tragedy with his passing. And I'm seeing another dog reference with that as well. What's the brown dog? That would not be here, it would be down here.
We had a little, well, we have basset hounds, they're short.
Short. Is there two that you had together?
Yeah, we have them both still.
Two? Okay, because he's showing me I need to bring up the little brown dogs, and he's telling me that and he says there's two of them together. He says I mess with one of them. And does one walk funny? Because he says one walks dumb. Like, are his legs kind of turned weird or something?
Well, they're basset hounds, so they just kind of walk funny, but.
Do basset hounds? She's like, well, they're basset hounds.
But one of them, he's already getting arthritic, so.
One walks funny with his front legs is what I'm seeing.
Yes.
Okay, he says I don't mess with that one because I feel like it would be mean. So he's making me feel like he teases the other one and gets the other one going. So if that other one starts barking and howling at nothing, yell at, yes, it does, yes. Yell at your son instead of the dog is what I'm saying for that. And is there a sister for him as well?
Yeah, he's got a half sister that he hasn't seen in many years.
Half sister, half goes out in heaven? It's still a sister. He says, I do have a sister in life. And she's older, he's telling me also. So, why is he telling me you wouldn't do the bathing suit shopping thing? Was there something that you were supposed to go to, like you were invited to something and you were like, no, I'm not doing? I will leave that because I don't want to have him keep showing you trying on bathing suits in my vision. No, there was something that we were not wanting to do bathing suit shopping for an event. It was an event, he's telling me. Was there something, like some water? Would that be you? Did you get invited to something and you didn't want to go bathing suit shopping for this and we were like, never mind, or? Do you understand that? He's driving me nuts, I can't change it.
I don't think so. I mean, like, my friend had a pool party one day and I went and I was like, yeah, I didn't bring a bathing suit.
That, is that friend tied to him?
No.
Okay. Would that have been recent though?
Yeah.
This would have been really recent. And we didn't want to do the bathing suit thing, is what I'm seeing. And he's like, she didn't want to go bathing suit shopping. Like she bowed out of this event or whatever. So you got invited to a swimming party and did not bring your bathing suit and didn't want. Know that your son was with you. I was like, I can't change this. Like he's telling me she didn't want to do the bathing suit. Girl, you would look fabulous in a bathing suit. Rock that crap. Who cares? Oh my gosh. I still wear a bikini and I'm 48. And I know you look at me and you go, oh, I still wore a bikini before I started taking the weight loss shots and lost the almost 60 pounds that I've lost, so, and I still rocked it, I don't care. So, I have to try to figure out what he's showing me. So he lived away from the house before, he's telling me. So he does show me that he was independent before this. And then he's talking about coming back. So did he come back home? He's like, I'm not so independent. And I came back home and mom let me back in, he's telling me. Did he actually move out twice? Because he's kind of making me feel like he might have tried something with friends once, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and he's telling me like the roommate thing didn't work out. And why is he laughing about not working correctly? So was he not keeping his job, or was a roommate not keeping?
Yeah, I think it was like it ended up that only he was working. He's like, what the hell?
He's like, they weren't working correctly, like the roommate wasn't keeping his job or something along those lines. And he's like, and I do feel like your son was a hard worker in life. Yep. And he's telling me he moved up also. And there was some extra classes, he says, that he took also. It's not regular college. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it wasn't college. He was doing all the testing and everything because he was about to leave for the Navy.
So he had just done testing for the Navy? Yeah, he says, I did some extra classes or something, but it wasn't regular college that I did. Aw. But he was ready. He's telling me he was fit. Only up here, he's telling me. Why is he telling me my arms were good? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's like, I was fit, but I had good arms, but not the rest, he's telling me. He's not good at running, he's telling me. Does that make sense? Like when he first said, like, I didn't do sports because running sucks.
Yeah.
So I don't think sports or running would have been his greatest feat in boot camp.
Yeah.
But he didn't go to boot camp, he's telling me. And is there a reason he's making me intoxicated as well? So he was struggling with intoxication, he's telling me.
He was drinking a lot right before.
Yeah, I'm drinking. And he's making me feel like that's contributing to his passing. You understand that? He wasn't just drinking beer, he's telling me. I feel like he was drinking some of the fun stuff. And he hid this, he's telling me, at times as well. So I don't feel like everybody knew this about him. You had an idea. He says, my mom knew. He does reference almost like needing detox with that. So he was needing detox. And he's making me feel like that brought my passing, but I want you to know that he went to heaven in his perfect timing. He's putting metal, these look like metal knickknacks that we have at home. Are they lined up? It wouldn't be trophies because it's too short to be that. Is there like metal figurines? It's almost like short with a round base that I'm seeing. I'm trying to describe, I see it in my head like a memory, so he keeps showing me flashes of this. And he's putting them up in my vision. So is there a shelf area that's up at home that would have like multiple shelves? Okay, in that area, is there something with metal figurines? And I'm getting a reference to 3 of them. And I don't think, because I just went down with one, I think that maybe one might be on a shelf down and 2 on a shelf above that. Does that make sense? When you go home, look at that shelf area and send us a picture, or don't. Yeah, but there's a space for him there too, he's telling me. At that shelf area is his space, because he's putting pictures of him there also. But not ashes on that upper shelf, he's telling me. He's taking me down.
Yeah, there's the table has his ashes and it's got more pictures and more.
He says there's an area that's lower, not the upper shelves where my ashes are. And you could have said there are no ashes, but he's making me feel like my ashes are down lower. Yeah. And I feel like you've honored him in multiple spaces, which is what he's trying to say, Mom, I see how you've honored me. And he's trying to give me descriptions of things, but he's like, yeah, but my ashes are down here. And there is a dumb picture of him on that table, he's telling me. Yes. He's younger in one, he's telling me.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, baby.
Yeah, he's like, and the dumb little ones, like, so there's little baby pictures of him on that page. Yeah, I mean, he loves it. On the table. That's with the ashes. That's not on the shelf, he's telling me. Cool. Know that he sees his space. And he sends his love in a big, big way. I'm gonna keep going. I know we want me to get to his mid. Do we
Whatever
need to take a
you
break?
want to do, because I can imagine you're exhausted, and maybe we can take a break too, but either way, we can either,
Let's take a potty break and I'll come back and do more readings.
okay.
I'm in. Let's do it.
So please stay tuned. We're going to.
How do I turn this thing on?
It's right, I'll show you. I'll do that for you.
Hey. I love it. He's been such a sweetie. He probably needs to go potty anyway. Huh? Yeah, he needs to go pee, Mama. Oh, okay. I'm like, I can keep going. Hey, yeah, that's great with us. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, unless you guys want to sit in circles with each other. No. Oh, okay, just kidding.
Oh, yeah, we've seen her wear shoes before.
Oh, she has shoes on. That's amazing.
Okay. So you live in the same area? Oh, because you said your son's both go to school, so I
Like, everybody will sit down, but she'll be up front.
Here, I'm gonna see with my phone. So you need to be in this picture that I'm going to be taking with Farah. So, come closer, everybody. Why are you so far away? Just drag the chair.
Do you want them to sit or do you want them to all stand and get together like they like each other?
Okay,
Wait, then they can't see each other though, huh? Yeah, stay seated. We got this.
And we got the Zoom machine on there too. Well, then if they do that, we could do that. That's a possibility. I mean, we used to.
No, because then we can't see each other. I mean, unless we sit like a front row of people. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
We'll sit with the Zoom.
Everybody come up into the closest seats you can so that we can get everybody in a picture. How's that? Is there still stragglers in the bathroom? Hi, Zoom. See, you guys are gonna be in the picture too. Not really, but I mean, kind of.
You can't do that with my.
But can pull chairs over if you need to sit on them right in this row. Like you guys can sit.
And you need to sit there, right there.
Right here. Let the short folks up front. Let the short ladies. Yeah, we gotta let these two ladies up front. We can't see them. We got this.
And if you don't see yourself, that means you're not in the picture.
Do you see yourselves? Is everybody here? Because I can't see. Okay.
I can't see that far. You guys can't see that far? So 1, 2. Oh, okay. I got it. My thumb is not strong enough. Okay. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now, I don't know if I can see everybody.
Now you sit down.
No, I'm in the picture. I'm the biggest person.
I want to be the biggest person in the next one, and you sit down.
Okay, you're really good at that anyway. Okay.
Wait, how do I use this damn thing? Hold on. Well, I can't see the little circle thing that I'm gonna push.
Okay, so you gotta go back. Oh, now we're on the meeting. Hi, Dan. Okay, we're gonna take this picture, but we're also, so let me just turn this around.
Yes, that.
That, I needed to turn around like that.
Yes.
No, it's not turn around.
Okay, wait.
You
Give me
really
a.
think that you can do it better than we do?
Earl, I got this.
Okay.
Yeah, don't fall, gotta stand up, yeah.
Sounds like thunder.
All right, everybody get in here. Are we in? Yes. I got a green shirt all the way.
There you are.
Hold on, let me move my
See it
head.
now.
Can we see you now?
Okay, get closer.
Oh. Look at my butt.
Say yay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Got it. We got it.
Okay, good job.
I don't know if they're any better or worse, but we'll have both options.
Oh, good.
I was trying to be as tall as Elizabeth. Oh, they really were looking at my butt on the screen. Sorry, guys.
We're getting restarted, everyone. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. There are some that you took that are adorable. Oh my gosh, I love these.
Are they okay?
Yes, they're perfect. I think you got everybody, which is amazing. Much nicer than mine. Okay, sorry.
Are they?
Go ahead.
No. Not much nicer.
Thank you, everyone. You don't have to have this alleyway either unless you want it.
Yeah, you guys can sit wherever you want. Go ahead, guys, and have a seat. We're going to start in. Thank you for coming. We got a dad leaving.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, your puppy. Wait, I have to show the people at home.
I know. Oh my gosh, I agree.
Can I see Santa?
So watch for the dog. This is the cutest little.
We have the most beautiful little emotional support puppy here sitting front row. He's only 6 months old and he's been such a good baby.
Yes, he
Here with
has.
his mama.
Oh, we have hearts coming up on the
Yeah.
screen. He is adorable. We also have
He is an internet
a
star.
gorgeous granddaughter, but I don't know if she's allowed to be on screen.
Oh,
And I don't know if Margaret's still here. Did Margaret leave?
No, she's in the back and her beautiful granddaughter's been so beautifully quiet. Look at that baby.
Is she allowed to be on television or not?
Can we show
Do
her
her
off?
parents? Well,
Yeah.
I know, but my daughter won't let me put my grandkids on. But if you would like to, so isn't she just the cutest?
There she is.
So this is Margaret's
She's been
granddaughter.
so quiet.
Margaret is an
You've been such a
affiliate
good
leader.
girl. Yes.
Oh,
She's like, now they cry.
and I love the color of her tennis dress too.
Yeah, me too. And no
Any
shoes,
more
girl, just like me.
animals that we can show? Any more show and tell? No, no other animals or children. Anyway, okay, so let's go.
All right, we're gonna keep rolling. Thank you for coming, sister. Your sister's leaving, by the way.
Bye. Yes, Emma and
Emma and-
Deborah, your sister's leaving.
Okay, Emma, your sister just left. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep going. Man, it's crazy because usually the boys are like the loud ones, and I've actually got another girl coming through, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to her. I'll take it. Yours is obnoxious, and it's not a girl. He's helping me today, though, so there's that. I'm gonna have to talk about your girl. Yes, ma'am. So, would there have been a mountain area overlooking water near where her passing happened?
We don't know where it was, but yes, it's all water, yeah.
There's water, is there ocean nearby? Because I'm seeing ocean, I'm overlooking ocean,
Right.
and there would be almost a cliff or area, like it's a steep area, she's telling me. There's gotta be a sign of some sort that would be right there. And I feel like it's going past that. So would there be a small roped off area or a small,
Yeah, when we were looking for her, there was.
when you were looking for her, there would be almost like posts
Yes.
with like, whether it's rope through it or whatever it is, and it's just a small fence.
Yes.
And then there would be signs or whatever that say,
It is open.
maybe don't go this far, like don't go past this area. Now, she does make me feel like she was with others before this. So there was somebody she was with before this happened? But there would have been a fall in her passing, correct? Okay. And why is she bringing up classical music as well? Have you been listening to classical music? Would there be music that you listen to that has different instruments, like not like a regular band instrument?
She's not music, I mean, she always listen to music.
Not just rock though,
No.
she's telling me.
No.
So, because I'm getting more of like, it's not just regular saxophone either though. Like there's something with smooth music. So would she have listened to classical or jazz?
She listens to all kinds of things.
No, there's something, no, that's not it. Not that she listened to, is there something that you've been listening to lately that is, she's driving me nuts with this, so I can't say she listened to, is there something different that you're listening to? It would almost not be from here. So is there music that we listen to that would be a style from a different country?
Yes.
Would it be, do you know why I'm bringing this up? She's driving me nuts with this. It's almost like Indian type music or where there would be different instruments in this.
No, she wanted to. I was from Sri Lanka, so she wanted to go on a trip before with her father, so
to know the culture, so that's what she was preparing.
To learn the music and the culture, because that you know, like the guitars wouldn't be regular guitars, they would be like a dun dun dun, like, what is that?
Sitar, it's called, like Indian, sitar.
Sitar? I love that, I don't know what that is. But there's a different sound to the strings she's playing for me and all of those things. Oh, cool, okay. And it would be not like a regular flute, but like a clarinet, but not.
She played the clarinet.
Because she's giving me a clarinet.
She played the clarinet.
She played the clarinet? Cool. Okay, but that converts over to another instrument she's telling me in that same Sri Lanka area. Is there another flute type thing that they would play there that would have been interesting to her because she's giving me like a clarinet? Okay. She had stopped playing clarinet, she's telling me. So she was no longer playing at the time. Cool. She's like, I didn't still play clarinet, Mom. She played in school though, she's telling me. Oh, cool. I love it when they correct you. Okay. Were they not able to find her at first? She's telling me that they couldn't find me.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, your beautiful girl was already in heaven. She would have delayed that find so that you could get your footing before they did find her. I do feel like they did find her, but she was not in an area where she would have been expected to
7
be.
miles away.
She's telling me I wasn't where I was expected, and almost, it wouldn't be a cell phone ping, she's telling me, so it wasn't, they weren't able to track her cell phone, correct? To a certain area, she's telling me.
The cell phone was in the car and we tracked it. Left it in the car.
Because she's saying they couldn't track my cell phone to me,
No.
so, just details, but that's what I want from her, right? She does make me feel like she was struggling before this, at times, but just more with being almost socially awkward, not the same as other kids, so to speak, like maybe everybody else is the partier and things like that, but I don't feel like there's a depression with this, she's telling me. So I do feel like she struggled with maybe being socially awkward, not doing the same thing that other friends did. And were they saying that this was, because this was not on purpose, she's telling me. Do you understand that? Okay. I do feel like there was somebody with her just before this happened. We're probably not gonna go through that here in a 2-minute, thing. But I do feel like she was with somebody else just before this, and she's validating her music and she's validating that. But you guys did do a trip, she's telling me. To Sri Lanka.
No, she was preparing for it.
No, she's talking about you guys going.
I went, but she didn't.
You went. You went after she passed?
Before she passed.
Okay, because she's saying you went on this trip. Okay, cool. Yeah, she's not saying we went, she's saying you went on this trip. Would there be temples there in that area? Because she showed me visiting temples.
Yeah, I did.
Know that she's gone from heaven. She's been able to go there from heaven, Mama. She hasn't missed out on that beautiful space. And would that be a place that there would be like monks? Okay, because I'm seeing monks. Sorry, I don't know anything about where is Sri Lanka? It's in Sri Lanka? Sorry.
Below India.
Below India. Okay, cool.
It's an island.
Oh, cool. But she's showing me visiting a space with monks in that area. There would still be homes tied, she's telling me as well. So is there still family tied in that area?
Yeah, her father's side.
She's saying I still have family homes tied in that area. Dad doesn't count? I'm just kidding. I said it, not her, just in case Dad's on here. I'm just teasing, but Dad counts. I mean, obviously it was a place that she was interested in learning. Cool. I'm trying to ignore your son so hard right now. I have to go over here because he's gonna drive me nuts. Why is he telling me they bit shit? They bit shit on the curb, he's telling me. Sorry, here comes the cuss words.
He did.
He's talking about biting shit on a curb, and who did?
Him and a buddy of his were flying and his right broken.
His what?
His motorcycle broke.
Broke.
Yeah.
But he's making me, was it a wheel issue? Because he's taking me to the wheel, and he's making me, did it lock up?
The shocks broke.
Because he's saying at the wheel area, it fucked up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I almost broke my nuts. No nut guard. Sorry. That just got a little above PG-13, but that is their son, and I apologize in advance. But yes, so they're saying, yes, his shocks broke on their son's motorcycle when he was racing, and it broke down? Okay, but did he take his buddy out? Because he's talking about taking his buddy out, he's like, oops, because I don't feel like his buddy messed up at all.
No, they didn't actually wreck, they locked together, went up to the wall, but they didn't hit any.
They locked together, went up to the wall. Okay, because he's like, I took my buddy out of the race, so he literally did.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Maybe not if you're his buddy, but, what is it with the runaway peacocks that I keep seeing? Do the peacocks keep getting over?
At his brother and sister's stepmom adored he adores my ex-husband and his wife. There's a peacock that comes over and gets on her truck.
He keeps showing me the peacock still keeps getting over, like all the time.
Yep.
And it poses, he says. So is she getting pictures?
She wants to get rid of it now.
She would like to eat the peacock.
Yes.
I would also like to eat a peacock if it was coming over my fence, because my grandfather used to have one that chased me, and I was on a swing in the backyard, and that thing was still coming at me. Like if you saw the most vicious rooster, now make it a peacock. They're bigger. I didn't know what to do with the peacock. I never had a run-in with it. But he's telling me the peacocks keep coming. He says they're welcome. He's also showing me transferring the horse fence.
Joe.
Sorry?
He's with my ex-husband, he's with him all the time, doing stuff.
Okay. But this is his dad? Okay. No. She gave me a head bob right away. She knew.
With the week.
Oh. So the race is still coming, correct? He does make me feel like we had a new entry that is a big fucking deal.
Yep.
Is that tied to her?
Maybe.
Are you racing?
No.
No.
But it's tied to her.
Her husband, they got Brent into racing.
Hasn't raced in years. He's
Oh.
gonna race his memorial race for us.
Can you guys hear her? So he says there's a memorial race coming up for their son. But he says there's a new entry that's a big effing deal. I won't say the F-bomb again. And they're saying that this lady that they brought with them has a husband who has entered the memorial race, and he's the one who got their son into racing originally. So he's acknowledging your husband being in that race. Cool. Yeah, but he hasn't raced in a bit, he's telling me. And does he almost not fit in? Why is he talking about not fitting? Is there something with not, like, having to adjust? What is this?
His leg is crashed years ago and he doesn't have a lot of mobility in one leg.
Okay. Is that his left leg?
Yes, it is.
Because he's taking me to my left. And so I don't know if that doesn't fit in. Does it not fit in correctly or something?
Can't take his leg off the peg.
Because I'm pulling my leg in by myself.
Off and on the bike this race.
He's just validating something about your husband to really say, I am talking about him, and he's making me feel like there's an issue with the left leg. Know that he will be in that race with your, but it's not dirt bikes?
Flat track race. So
On a dirt bike,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but what's the issue with the shifter's not on that side, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's on the left? What's the issue with that though? Can he?
You put your leg down, left leg down to slide through the corners.
Yeah, because I almost feel like there's an issue with him
Yeah, he can.
even riding like this, is what I'm seeing.
No,
Does that make
he
sense?
can't.
And he's riding anyway?
Yes. If you put him on a bike, he can probably beat most of them.
He'll pull it off?
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, he's like, he can't do this. So, he's not gonna miss that memorial race, you guys. I'm gonna move to others in the room, but I love that he validated you. I love her little puppy so much. I have a son coming through, pulling me back here. I'm trying to figure out if I'm with her or her. You have a daughter in spirit? Yeah, because I feel like you have a daughter in spirit, correct? Okay, cool. I'm not with you, so that's what I'm just, they're telling me no, she has a daughter, so.
She has a son.
I feel like there's a son coming through and it's gonna be, yeah, you're the only one there, back there in that blue shirt as well, yeah. Now, but you guys are not tied? Okay. Brought together after is what I'm seeing. So your children brought you together is what I'm seeing. Does that make sense? And it's through HPH as well, because he's making me feel like, were you guys brought into HPH by the other? Because I feel like you guys were brought into HPH by her. That would be her son working overtime to get you guys here. Is this your first meeting? Because this is the first.
For us, that's it.
Right, for you guys. He says, fair, it's their first meeting. Oh, cool. Well, hopefully it doesn't suck. That's your son working overtime to help others. I love that, through you. And why is your son talking about quitting smoking?
I did.
And then were we kind of sneaking cigarettes again after that?
No. I started smoking the day he passed.
That.
And then I quit after.
Because he says, oh, okay, cool. Because he says you were sneaking cigarettes, and then he says you quit smoking, and he says, I'm proud of that. Cool. But you used to smoke before, he's telling me. So you had quit, then you started sneaking. So if you just literally started smoking cigarettes after he passed, that's why he's bringing it up, and then he says you quit again. So I love that. Good for you, girl. I mean, if you want to smoke, smoke.
Right.
I won't tell you what to do or not to do. I'm seeing a whole band in my vision also. What's with the rock and roll?
He loved rock and roll. He wasn't in a band.
No, but he would have been seeing live music as well, because he's showing me like going to like see bands was a thing for him.
Ozfest, all that.
Almost like I wanted to point to the girl that had the Kiss thing on, but not. Yeah, like he's like, I love the big band, like, but it would be rock and roll. You said he went to Ozfest? Yeah, that would be rock and roll. He says a lot of good memories there, because I feel like he went to quite a few concerts, is what he's telling me. Hold on, I have to try to figure out what I'm seeing. Was there an issue on the road for you recently? Did you have a close encounter?
Everyday traffic, but nothing like, maybe talking about my thoughts.
Can you elaborate on that or no?
After he passed, I wanted to go to, so I was thinking of you know,
That would be what I'm seeing. I want you to know that your son kept you safe. I think it's a very honest statement to say, and I think I said this the other day, it's a very honest statement to say that at the beginning of this journey, when your child passed or transitioned to heaven, every one of you probably had it cross your mind that you wanted to join your child. So for her son to say, my mom had like a close encounter and he was showing me her veering to the side on the road, she just came with honesty and said, it crossed my mind that that's what I was going to do to join my son. And this is her son's way of saying, Mom, I kept you safe in that moment. And I encouraged you to stay on the road that you're on. So I love that you have that honesty and that you have a place that you can share it. And there's probably every single one of these parents in this room has had different thoughts at that beginning stage of their grief journey. Know that he sends his love in a big, big way, and he's still keeping you on that road. I'm gonna keep going because I have your daughter who's gonna drive me nuts. Yes, girl, you. Only because I was like, okay, is he with her? And then she was like, no, I'm with her, so I have to pay attention. Have I brought her through for you before? Oh, cool. I'm gonna get a drink of water first, so I don't end up like Elizabeth.
I'll take some too.
Hold that. I got it. Okay. I just need him to fill it. Thank you, sir. I have a water filler at the front row. Or he is now. He didn't know he was gonna be. Now, she's telling me it's been a little bit since her passing. So has it been a few years? We're coming up on 2, because she's saying, yeah, it's been a little bit. It's just been, so I don't feel like it's been a long time. And she's saying just a few years. And she's telling me that her passing was sudden as well, like this is completely not expected, she says. And why, she's your first daughter? Because she's saying, I'm your first daughter. We must have had her fairly young as well, because she's kind of make me feel like we grew up together in moments. Does that make sense? Can I ask how old you were when you had her? 19, yeah, that would be young, right? Because she's saying my mom and I grew up together and we were best friends, still are, don't get me wrong, but I feel like even back then, you did everything to be a good mom for her, even when you were young. I had my first daughter on my 16th birthday, so I have you beat. Not that it's a competition you want to win, but I wouldn't change it for the world, right? And she's making me feel like you were like me, where I insisted on being independent and taking care of my daughter myself without my help of my parents or anybody else. And she's like, that's what my mom did for me. Like, I feel like you stopped everything and became a mom. And then, are we talking about doing a competition? She says you're talking about doing a competition. In like bikini, like weightlifting, where you would be in a bikini? Okay. But was somebody recently asking you about doing a competition? Because she's telling me, yes, you did, Mom. You just had a conversation of this, and we were talking about doing a competition.
I own a gym, and a lot of the kids at the gym are trying to talk me into doing it.
Right now, yes.
And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it again.
But you're ready.
I'm not.
Mentally or physically? I want you to know if you do that competition, there is not one moment of that stage that you will be on, that your daughter will not be at your side. And then, now, but you're training somebody else for one, she's telling me.
Yeah, I've trained a lot. I've trained.
Yeah, but is there a new girl that you're working with?
Not currently, but just recently I used to train a girl.
Because she's showing me a girl getting up on stage because of you, and she's showing me placement. So she did get, thank you so much for being, did she place?
Yeah, she did.
She's telling me she placed, but she didn't win.
She did. She won a couple of competitions and she was nationals, and she was 15th out of 100 girls.
15th out of 100 girls. Cool, yeah. I feel like for the big one, she placed, but she didn't win, but she says, Mom, I didn't miss it. And she says, I'm so proud of you. So please know that she's, she says you're redoing the gym also. So that must be redone since her passing,
Yeah.
is what I'm seeing, because she's showing me the gym is like rearranged and redone. And why is she changing the access to the bathroom or something? Is there something that we had to change?
I'm thinking about putting a shower in.
Yeah, she's saying like you're changing something in the bathroom is what I'm seeing. So you might still be changing the gym. I love it. She spends time in that gym with you. She spends time at home with you as well. She's showing me somebody coming in to help with that also. So are we actually bringing somebody else in to help with the gym? Like almost like a partner or somebody else to help? Because she's showing me somebody coming out, somebody else coming in to run the gym, or like a part, like bringing somebody else in. And I feel like, hey, do whatever. I won't tell you what you should or shouldn't do with the gym. It's your daughter's way of saying, I love you, I'm with you, I see what's going on right now, right? But were there two businesses that you had?
Well, I have a furniture business.
Yeah, that's a little different than the gym. She has a furniture business.
Well, I refurbish furniture. After Olivia passed, I started
Because she says there's a second business that my mom is doing, and I feel like that you're still doing, is what I'm seeing. But do you not have a storefront for that? She says you don't have a storefront. Like, I feel like we just do it at home. Are you redoing wood with that?
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like we're recovering upholstery as much as we're doing wood. Yeah. You paint the dressers. Oh. She's like, I refurbish furniture, and I was like, oh, what does that mean? And then she goes, she does the wood, Farah. And then, are you making them like almost like a teal color? Like she's like swishing them with teal, almost like a whitewash, but with teal. Sorry, I don't know. And almost making them the color that share the lady in front of you. This one, yes. That. And she's showing me, and then are you painting white flowers on them? Because she's...
But a lot of them have like flowers in the wood.
Flowers? Because she's painting white flowers in my vision. So I don't know if we... No, not a request. Never. Farah will never give you homework, just so you know, okay? Yeah. Don't be surprised if that comes up or something like that, you know, or if there's something that you remember of a project that you did, but never a request. I don't want to ever send anybody home thinking that they have, oh my God, I have to start painting white flowers on all the furniture I do now. No.
Oh, Farah.
Yes.
The people online are asking if maybe you could just look at the screen and see if anybody jumps out to them, but I don't see your videos on, so people aren't gonna, would you be willing to just look and just see if something jumps out?
It's so hard because
They're so tiny.
we can definitely try. There's so much energy here in the room. Your kids are with me too, don't get me wrong. There's another dirt bike kid. Oh, thank you, I love your son. I have another dirt bike kid who's coming through, and he would be here on the Zoom.
Okay.
He didn't race the same, he's telling me, so I do feel like, look at, he's gonna use their son, so I don't feel like he raced the same as their boy. But there would be a brother tied to him as well.
Is this resonating with any of you?
Does it pop up in the chat? See,
Yeah,
this is why I've never done the Zoom thing, but I love that the sisters.
Okay, so Susan Schneider is saying mountain bike, and then Jess Baca is saying, I have a son with a brother. So,
Son with a brother, and your son did dirt biking also?
Jess, did your son do dirt biking? Let's see. Very occasionally camping, he did.
Yes, this would not be racing, this would not be like, he also rode a dirt bike in life?
Yes, and then also Kathleen Grisson says, my son had a dirt bike and a brother as well. So I think that.
Pull up Kathleen.
Kathleen? Okay.
Yeah.
So I will pull up Kathleen. I'm gonna just pull it onto my lap because it'll be easier this way and it won't take as long. So here we go. So Kathleen, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and pin you. And then I'm going to now
Here we go. Let's see more. I need to take the,
Can't help you with that. If I could find half the shit that I lost through my abilities, I'd never lose a thing. Although I have found, did find a loose spring for my husband once that he lost in the one.
Kathleen, here we go. So,
Yeah.
so,
I can't find his spring. I don't even know what it is to order it, blah, blah, blah.
I'll
And I said,
send
I
you.
could go find it. He goes,
Okay, we need your video on though, Kathleen.
Okay,
Okay, can you put your video on? We can hear you now.
okay,
Can you
Oh.
put your video on
Can you
though?
put your video back on? There we go. Oh, on and off, on and off.
okay, okay.
There she
Yeah.
is.
Hi there.
Hi there.
So your son would have had a dirt bike but didn't race it in life, correct?
That's right, yes,
And he has a brother?
he does.
He's referencing two. What's the two?
Well, he has a sister also.
He's telling me there's two siblings. There's two siblings. So cool. And actually, were you just seeing his brother?
Well, that's funny. His brother was supposed to come up, and an hour before he came, he got COVID and had to turn around.
Yeah, because he's showing me like the brother coming in my vision.
He
So
was.
was just
He
coming
was.
and had COVID and had to turn around.
Right, yes.
Well, at least he turned around before he came.
Right, that's good.
That's no fun to have. Okay, and he does make me feel like it's been a few years since his passing as well. So his passing was
5 years ago.
Yep. He was living separate just before this also, so he did live separate from you?
When he passed, he was living with me, but he was kind of a boomerang in and out.
He's showing me living separate. Was he staying with friends just before this?
Well, he was at a rehab before this.
Okay, that would be like a rehab with others, because he's
Yes,
showing me
yes.
staying with other people his age, so that's what I'm seeing.
Right, yes,
Is that,
yes.
and he did complete it, he's telling me. So
Yes, he did.
He
Yeah.
did his 30 days or his whatever, because he's shown me a coin. So when they show me a coin, it tells me that I did complete the program.
Yes, yes, he
More
got
than
his
one.
coin. Yeah,
But he did earn a coin, correct?
he did get his coin, yes.
Cool. And then I feel like there was another stumble after that that
Yes.
also contributed to his passing, is what I'm
Yes.
seeing.
Yes, yes.
And you were at the home, correct?
I was, yes, I was.
Because he's saying my mom was at the home. Had you just checked on him before this, or you just saw him right before this? Because he's making me feel like you had just seen him right before this happened.
Yes, yes, the night before, yes.
Almost like we checked in on him, or that we did.
Right,
You know,
yes.
like it made this extra effort to be present and to kind of make ourselves like check on him.
Yes, I did, yes.
And he's telling
Yes.
me that you couldn't have done anything different for that, so please know that it's so weird. I can see her and I love this. Okay. I mean, this is how I do readings at home too, right? But so I've never done one at the group type space. And he's showing me a little white colored dog that I need to bring up.
We used to have a white colored dog, Gypsy, yes.
Not huge, correct? Was she like mid-size? Oh, did we freeze?
Oh, you froze.
No.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Was
Yeah,
she small to mid-size? Because I don't feel like it's a big dog. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a small white dog, yes.
Yeah, because I'm seeing like a little white dog, like small, and he's telling me that he has that white dog with him in heaven, so please know that he's with that puppy. And a lot of other family as well. My love to you, your son is absolutely with you. I'm gonna finish up with the room in here, so.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. What a surprise.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Asked for it, right?
Wow.
Good job, Farah. Okay, now I'm gonna have to figure out how to mute you. Can you mute yourself, please, Kathleen? 'Cause
Okay.
I can do it. I have too many things I'm working with. Anyway, oh my gosh, that was beautiful. I don't know if we have time for another one. We might not,
Okay.
but maybe you could just
I
tell
know
us
you have to
about.
leave on time.
Well,
but
maybe you could
no,
just
that's
tell
okay.
everybody about how our kids are here, which I know that they are.
Yeah, you guys, your kids are absolutely here. I know I only brought a couple of those books. If you have not had a chance to read the book that I wrote that is titled, How Do I Live Life When My Child Is in Heaven? It will put so much into perspective for you when you have those hard questions. There is not a subject in that book that I'm afraid of writing about. I covered every type of passing because it was gonna have that title. It was gonna have to be profound and cover every, life planning, why do we live a life? Why is this so hard, and And I went from, miscarriage all the way through to babies born sleeping. I covered, illness when it comes to the children and, what that journey means. And to put that in perspective, tragedy, passing, suicide, addiction, every single hard subject is written in that book, because I feel like the more that we know, the less that we fear. So if you haven't had a chance to read that book, you should.
Can I say one more thing
Yes.
about the book? Fara tells about her own life, and Fara has not had an easy life. And one of the most beautiful things that she says every time that she has a difficult thing happen in the book is that she has no hatred, no anger towards these people that have made her life really difficult.
Yeah.
But you would never know it to look at
There's
Fara.
beautiful in every terrible, you guys. And so I had to learn through the life that I grew up in that was not easy. And I will tell you, I've been through more than can make a billy goat puke in life. And I took every scenario that I ever walked through in life and I let it grow me. If it was a mother figure who was extremely terrible to me, I learned how not to be a mom from her. And I'm grateful for that. And if it was, friends or family or anything like that, if it was tragic moments that happened in my life, I used it to teach, really understand that, gosh, Fara, getting irritated about traffic, it's not worth it. If it's not bigger than this tragedy right here, it's not worth my anger, it's not worth my frustration. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still on the human, journey. So, if a bitch pisses me off, like I'm still Fara. But at the same time, I've learned that you can use those opportunities to grow from, and instead of letting them defeat you, And I have a sister who I love, but she always plays the poor me, and it's everybody else's fault, and this person did this, and that person did that, and I'm like, wow, why don't you step out of that space and into your greatness? Like, put those things at your feet and step up on them and grow and reach your dreams by stepping on those things, So, and it really teaches you in that book the purpose behind your child's transition and what it means, for you. You guys are spiritual badasses. That's what I like to say. I would like to call you that. Because the hardest, the strongest spirits write the most difficult journeys in this world, and you guys are on that. So yeah.
Well, and it's a beautiful book, and I highly recommend it. And not only that, but she always is giving money back to Helping Parents Heal from the book, and she did in the very beginning. She brought a whole bunch of books that she and gave all the proceeds back to Helping Parents Heal. She also gave the first $1,000 that she made from the book to us as well. So it's
I try to tell as many people as I can about Helping Parents Heal. Every reading that I do for a parent who has a child in heaven, I always mention every single time Helping Parents Heal. Are you a parent? I don't ask them at the beginning, I ask them at the end. Because I don't want to ask questions up front, but I try to guide as many people here as I possibly can. This organization is the one organization that I have come across in the entire time that I have done this and had these abilities, which was my whole life, that is lifting. And that really, helps to identify that unbreakable bond that you have with your children that still continues on. And there's not many organizations out there that promote that or that helped to, you guys, they have me here today giving, validations from your kids. How many organizations do that with so much care and love? They have caring listeners, for the days that you're having those breakdown moments and those hard things. Like, there's such an amazing structure in this organization, and I am so grateful for Elizabeth and all that she does. You guys, she works day and night, literally. And there has never been a time, I'm sure she's got tons of people that reach out to her, just like I do, but every time I message her going, I've got a parent in need, she's like, I got you. She'll send me a link, she'll send me whatever, or she'll give me a name of somebody I can get them in touch with, or whatever it is. If I have a parent that's really, truly broken, and I feel like I have like a parent 911 going on, she's always there, and I just love that. And I love all of these affiliate leaders that are stepping up, because you guys are stepping up to a space of lifting others up out of their grief, hole that they're in, into a place that's lighter and more beautiful, because you get to feel your children in that space. And I love that so much. Your children are still around you when you're in that hole of grief too, don't you get me wrong, but hopefully this is helpful for everybody today, you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, yeah. It's been so wonderful. Plus, we've had some great pictures. And I just want to say one last thing, that yes, it's true that I work a lot
for helping parents heal, but I love it. It's so much fun because all of our kids are incredible. Working with people like Fara is incredibly fun too, because she gets it and she understands that no matter how hard this path that we are walking is, unfortunately for all of us, there's so much collateral beauty in this, and we are so, I'm getting my picture taken.
You are.
Thank you. But, and it's something that is really, really evident in Fara, that she understands what we're going through. She's talking to our kids. She knows exactly what they're telling us and what they're telling her to tell us.
I guess we had a few moments like that today. Like
And it's so amazing to me whenever I see her work, because I remember when you were just so young coming here. And we had a baby the first meeting, I don't know if you remember, that made a whole bunch of noise.
Lots.
Yeah. So I had to keep taking the baby out of the room.
And she didn't get to stay in and watch me work the
And I was
first
so
time. She was so sad because she was in the hallway, but that mom got to stay in that brought that baby.
Well, I couldn't let her not.
And
get
she got
messages.
validation that day because Elizabeth took her baby out into the hallway.
Well, the baby was adorable and wasn't crying when I was holding it, but it was so kind of her to be able to get messages through to that mom. And again, we're all in this together. We're all family, and we all are helping each other move forward and heal. And I think that it's just such an exciting feeling to know that our kids are together as well. And they're helping each other by teaching each other how to get through to us.
Nothing makes grief easy. Nothing makes grief easy when it comes to it. Nothing makes grief easy. Nothing makes grief easy when you have a child in heaven. But having this knowledge makes it an easier path to navigate. You're going to have to go through that path no matter. But having the knowledge that you have unbreakable bonds with your children is so important to have. So, yeah.
And that they will be there.
Yeah.
The minute that you transition.
With the dogs and the horses and the cats. And
Not that anybody's supposed to transition early, because it's really important to understand that we all are here for a reason.
Yes.
And we can do this knowing that our children are happy, healthy, and home. It'd be really hard.
And whatever it is with this little girl with the freaking dancing horses, whatever that is, you guys, I don't know that it's in this room. It's probably somebody on here that I have literally, it's driving me nuts. I think I mentioned it at the beginning, but even yesterday, like I was seeing these little dancing horses, like the My Little Pony type thing, like almost like dancing little horses, like in my vision. And then she brought this. But if there's something, I know we don't have time for more readings right now, but whatever this is, just know that your little girl's sending love. And shouldn't have to be little, but she's literally driving me nuts. So please just know that she's sending love. Somebody needs love in a big way.
Okay, so yes, I have to say, we had something about that in the chat box, so I don't know.
Okay.
But no matter what, I'll get in touch with the
They're just
mom
sending
later on.
love.
And thank
All
you
right,
so
guys.
much. Good job, everyone.